What up, cool cats and cougars? Welcome to SPAX Talk. I'm joined by my co-host Eric Reyes, as you can see on the screen, and today's
Sure.
special guest is Antonio Pelayo. Antonio,
What's up? How's it going?
um,
Mhm.
introduce yourself for people who don't know you, because I'm pretty sure no one knows you.
Um, Antonio Pelayo, 24 years old.
Oh,
Yeah. I've known these two guys from coaching them at North Salinas track team,
mm-hmm.
two throwers, and
Real quick, who's the better one?
that's a tough choice.
No. Okay. Let's
No,
just skip that question.
actually, no. You know what?
Let's dodge that
let's
question.
get no. Let's not dodge this. Let's get into this. Finally, the world will know who's the better thrower. And let me just say, no bias. I know you coached me 2 years. Zeke was only here for 1 year in the program, but who's the better thrower?
Overall, well, Eric has better marks, but first year thrower, as for your first year throwing, Zeke's beat you on that.
Okay, fair enough. I mean,
If I had joined at the same time as Eric, could I be the Michael Jordan of throwing?
No, probably not.
to be fair, my first year of throwing was really bad because I only focused on shot put. Because discus, you saw my discus, man. I
Yeah.
could not throw the thing for the life. I remember my first throw was like 36 feet, and I don't think I ever hit past 70.
You
my
just
fresh-
did stand throws, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, there was no way.
Yeah.
There's no way I was gonna be able to throw a spin or anything like that. Second year though, I thought I had spinning down, but
Yeah.
I clearly didn't.
No one
that
did.
takes
No one did.
years to master.
Yeah, the spinning, yeah.
Anyways, so I mean, you didn't really say it, but you are a throwing coach at North Salinas High School. As you said, you were our throwing coach.
Mhm.
Before we hop into that, how are you doing? Like, because of this whole pandemic, are you okay? Like, you good
Yeah.
in your mind?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of people are going
Insane.
Crazy.
They're going insane.
In what ways insane?
People are making
I mean-
podcasts, dude.
Yeah, dude,
Weird.
look at us. No, but like, okay.
That doesn't mean you guys
insane.
want to socialize with others in a way, or with each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But still making a podcast to do so? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
But you're good. Yeah, you're good. Eric, were you gonna say
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, I was gonna get in. I was saying, well, what are you doing now with your free time? I mean, a lot of us got a lot of free time in our hands. So
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Sleeping. That's for one. Oversleeping. That's something I gotta tame a tiny bit, but
Right.
there's some games I've been getting into. Probably should tame that down as well. But I've been for past year and a half, 2 years. I had the small little eBay reselling business.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
So is
I've
that
been starting that back up again. Posting more items.
Is that what you do? Is that what you do besides coaching? Because I know you. Because I guess now you're the head coach of throwing, right? You're the head coach of throwing.
Mhm.
But what do you do besides that? Because I know. Because all I know you, like all you
It's
do is
coaching,
throwing.
yeah.
It's coaching, yeah.
Yeah. During the season, well, usually I would like get a job when the season's not going on, and pretty much put my 2 weeks notice or just straight out quit before the season.
Right.
And then I'll be coaching and doing the eBay stuff as well.
So for the job, do you just get like, do you just work like minimum wage jobs, or is there something that you tend to come back to every time?
Well, it depends. most of the time it's what I could find or something close by.
Okay.
Or
you
if I
live in
know,
You live in Salinas, right? Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Or if I know someone that's hiring, I'll talk to them, see what's up.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of times where people want you to work for more than 8 to 10 months. So
Oh. I mean, I mean, I would say I'll do it, but then just end up quitting when I
true.
need to. Yeah. But then that looks bad on the resume too. So
Yeah.
All right, so like we established, you were you were a track coach, to go back to that. Um,
Mhm.
during your
We're
season,
You said we're
Deuce.
long retired.
I mean, I mean, well, you are a
No,
track coach, anyways.
yeah.
During your season, it was cut short because of the pandemic and everything. What was your initial reaction to the whole situation?
Well, when I first heard, well, it was during the a track meet, our
Oh,
first dual meet versus Salinas High, and apparently the AD like told some of the throwers, and they came in to tell me. And when I heard it, like I thought they were just messing around, so I just laughed. I was like, "Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen like now. Like I was expecting maybe in a couple months or before the school ends, maybe they'll do something about it." But that was our last meet of the season.
Is that and that was the first dual meet. I know you guys had that one, and you guys did have that was your first dual meet, but then you had another one before that, right? Which was like
Our time trials.
the time trials. That was big. At least you guys got to do that, because I know
Yeah.
there was a lot of people there.
Yeah, it was pretty hectic. Well, at least throwing wise, I was.
I was there. I was helping with that too. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
was there a Conan?
No,
Uh,
no, I don't think so.
no, not
Conan's
Conan, but
retired.
a Conan.
Conan.
No, you know who was there? The kid from Hollister. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember our senior year. I remember.
I don't remember that.
You remember that? You remember the Hollister kid? It was a big meet.
Yeah.
We had Conan. We had the
Yeah.
Hollister. Oh, CCS trials. All like
No, it was league trials.
league trials.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Christopher lefty.
There you go. The Christopher. All three, like the three titans of the league.
And the guy from Gonzales.
No, but
Pablo.
he wasn't in our league.
Oh, that's right. He's in it.
See, okay. Well, all three of them just showing up and just destroying all of us, like giving us no chance.
I bet they're nothing now.
We bet. Remember, we bet on them, dude. We bet money on who would win. That's illegal. You do.
Pretty much.
I don't remember that either. No, it's illegal for you. You can't. You shouldn't be betting on your own.
Zika doesn't remember.
No, I don't.
You don't?
I don't think it was me. I don't think it was. I was the one who betted with you.
No. Oh, I think it was with Eric.
Yeah, shout out Eric. I'm gonna cut out these blank pauses because they're pretty awkward.
Yeah.
So, Eric, come on, you got something down.
I know. I'm thinking. Give me a second.
So how was your guys' experience throwing? At least.
How was our throwing experience?
Yeah.
Well, I'll let Zeke start out because he didn't have that much time, but go ahead, Zeke.
Well, the reason I joined throwing was I made a bet with Eric. Well, not really a bet, but it was a pact, kinda.
Yeah.
I won't say the exact words I said, but if I were to back out last second, I would have given Eric something. And so I did join. I did have fun. It was pretty fun for the most part. I mean, yeah, I guess. But my dream season was cut short by
unfortunately, yeah.
by an injury. So
that you gave yourself, right?
Yeah.
Make that known to the people.
I don't blame anyone for it.
No, you blamed me for the most part.
The person who did it to me knows in their heart that they ended a great man's season.
I mean, we were passing disc, and then this guy ends up to
No further comment.
Okay, whatever. I did a perfect pass. C got scared, jumped to the side, and then twisted his ankle. That's it.
I'm gonna
That's
cut
how
that
that
out.
ended. No, don't cut that out. Don't cut that out, man. I had to say, and I don't know about you, Seek, but track. I think track is like very special because, well, it depends on how you make out of the sport. But I think track is a very special sport because it's like there's a collective of athletes, right? They all do different things, but in the end, like, you know, it's all working towards like one goal. It's like just getting enough points for the team. And I don't know about you, but I remember my first year when I did track, I was like having so much fun. And it was like, for the most part, it was fun throwing, like actually getting a chance to throw and compete against other people. Once I started getting good, then that started to be more fun. But the other half of it is when you're actually just getting to, like in the actual meets, when you actually get to talk to everybody. You're talking to the runners, like the distance runners. You're talking to the sprinters. You're talking to the people with the field events, like jumping, long jump, high jump, and all that kind of stuff. It's just when you get to talk to everybody, like that's when it's fun.
Yeah, and some of them used to go to your elementary, so that's kind of cool. You get to catch up with old people.
Did I? Who?
Camilo.
Oh yeah, okay, and then other people too. You get other people. You get to meet other people too, and it's just, I think for me at least, that was like a big part of it that I really enjoyed track, and that's why I came back the second year, because I knew my second year I focused more on running, but I was indecisive, so I stayed with running and throwing when I should have just stayed with running, because I was awful my second year for throwing. Like for the most part, it was awful. I couldn't get the groove of throwing anymore until like the very end, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame you though. You focus on running, so.
But then my issue came up where I wasn't doing enough for running, because then I would say like, oh, I'm just gonna cut it short, so I'm gonna go with the throwers. So then I messed up my running, and in the end, I ended up messing up on both. So, I mean,
did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. No, track has been a great thing. Even now, in college too. Like it's a whole different thing, but it's still fun. You still get that same. You kind of get the same sort of aspect of it, like the team aspect of it. It's still a lot of fun. You know. So for you, Antonio, I'm gonna call you Coach Pelayo, but because all my past coaches I still call him Coach and stuff.
Respect.
How was it for you coaching us? Well, not us, but like how
no, wait, hold on. Yeah, us. Yeah, us.
Okay,
us.
okay. You want to go over us first?
You guys were pretty easy, or not easy, but you guys would actually listen, do what's told.
We were the star players,
you guys
right? Like of the whole throwing.
We weren't the best, but we were the main characters.
I would say we were the best.
And what? You're
Listen,
forgetting a lot of
those juniors.
Are you forgetting a lot of figures? Okay. I'm not like you where I'm just gonna say I'm the best. No, I was not the best. We had Andy, who was just
what were they throwing?
Phenomenal at discus. What are you talking about? The kid was throwing. He was on the path to greatness for throwing. Then you had Victor, pure strength. That's the one thing about Victor.
Oh, I forgot about Victor.
The problem about Victor, and this is what was it? What did you say?
Brute strength.
Brute strength, exactly. I don't think a lot of people. Am I right, Pelayo? Not a lot of people understand throwing is not about brute strength. It's not just that. Because I remember my first year when I tried doing whatever I could to get stronger. Didn't work.
Steroids.
My disc was still floppy. Like the one thing about throwing is it's a lot more about technique. Which for you, I know it's a big thing for you, and I absolutely loved you for that, because I did not like how my junior year, I'm not going to say his name for legal reasons, but the head coach at the time, the head coach at the time, he kind of didn't focus on technique as much as you did. No, I mean, even you there as the even you there. My first year was when I showed up. My first year, was that your first year too?
um,
No, right? Or am I
I
wrong?
was there the year prior, but like the last month of track.
Mhm.
So I wasn't really coaching. I was more like observing, doing small cues. Because I
Okay.
kind of didn't want to tell kids, yeah, everything, all your technique or everything you've been doing, I'm gonna like put it all to the side and like build you from scratch.
From scratch. And see, I think a lot of people didn't like that. Like, I'm not gonna name anybody, but like a lot of the seniors that were throwing, I know a lot, and not just the seniors. I know a lot of like just the underclassmen as well. A lot of them found your way a lot harder. But
Yeah.
I mean, I had to say it's the only way, or it's the best way, because again, brute strength is not gonna get you anywhere. Or actually, it is.
can.
Victor, it can. Never mind.
There's a
Victor for what
certain limit
to a
that it
set.
will take you.
But
Yeah.
then you
And
look
it
like a clown going up against the actual
because then
the
the
actual
other
physics.
the Titans they had technique down too.
Yeah.
And but and that's the thing with throwing. It's just like it's not just all, and that's for you. It's like I know that was like your big thing, which I was really glad. But I know a lot of people did not like it. I mean I'm just
Well, it's
I
something. Yeah. Well, it's facts, but it's something I
yeah.
wasn't aware of.
I'm gonna cut this out.
You want okay? Hold on. What? This
Okay.
meeting has been upgraded. Okay.
No longer has a time limit.
Does it really?
Well, then that's what mine said.
Oh, dude, I think Seek is going to be paying. Okay, he's cutting this out so he can just wait.
Yeah. So maybe he's getting his wallet.
I don't know. Maybe he's got to do something. Oh,
What
man.
headphones are those? Surface ones?
Boring.
You didn't. I don't know if you really didn't notice it.
Nah.
No,
Notice
I
what?
mean, well, remember how I was saying? I was just saying how a lot of people didn't like the whole technique.
Oh,
Do you remember? Do you
I
remember
know.
that?
I know a lot. Yeah, a lot of people. A lot of people. I'm not gonna say names, but a lot of people did. You know.
They were not fan. And then the thing is, look, I don't blame. I don't. It's not your fault, Flyo.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, it's not your fault, but it's like I don't. It's their fault because the thing is, and you know what's funny is that a lot of them would then go on to say like they would nag about your your technique showings, but then complain about why their marks aren't going up. And
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I mean, what have you changed? Did you change your technique? Did you change like how strong you were? If you did it in a week, then I mean your mark isn't gonna go up. You might be lucky. I remember we got lucky that one time when we threw like 90 something at
Oh
Salinas
yeah.
High. Like that was pure
That was
luck.
stupid. I think they measured wrong, anyways.
Do you think so? I
Yeah,
think
I
so
think
too.
so.
No.
There was no
I
way
think
I
so.
threw
Yeah, there's no
97.
way, dude.
Yeah.
That was like
Because we
7.
There's
both
certain times. No, it could have been actual marks because a lot of my PRs, they felt like I was gonna walk out of the front of the ring
uh-huh.
and just scratch the throw. I'm like, oh, this is pointless. Like garbage throw, and then I just out of habit walk through the back. PR. Oh, like some of the like your most people's like PRs are effortless. You don't feel like you're doing much.
Right. You remember that pop and lock seek? That was very funny.
Have you seen that Pelayo? I don't think you have. Oh, you were
Uh,
there.
You were there.
At the Salinas High meet?
You were there. You don't remember him pop he shot it and then he like just popped the
It's
lock
not a
in
popping
the
lock.
disc.
It's like I don't know what that is.
You
Wait,
did it.
what meet?
Salinas
It was
High.
Salinas High. Salinas High.
I'm not sure. I might have been. No, I think I was I with you guys? Or
I'm
You're
pretty
probably
sure
at
you
the,
were.
with
Or
this?
maybe at the discus.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think it was Erica that saw. I think she was there. I don't know.
Maybe I have videos going back, so I might.
I have a video.
Might
You'll see it
see.
when you see this video back. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but like now knowing like people not liking the technique is to me like that's not an issue or not like
I mean,
because it like correcting technique that's gonna go like if something's not going right, I'm gonna stop you or tell you what to fix. And if
yeah,
you don't fix it, then nothing's gonna improve. What I
exactly.
did like was by the end of the season, pretty much everyone PR'd in both events. So
That's good.
it speaks something about what I was doing, but
Yeah.
there's still other stuff I know what to improve on, and other stuff I know I don't know exactly what to do. That's coaching.
Yeah, that is coaching. And how long do you plan to stay at North High at coaching?
I'm not sure because I do like it. I do get excited for people like improvements, whatnot.
Right.
I don't want to like limit myself on like job opportunities or whatnot just to be coaching.
Right. Do you feel like you could take? Do you feel like you could take both, like coaching and an actual job, if you had to?
Possibly, yeah. The only thing is now, next year they're thinking about if they go to like students back into classrooms that they're gonna postpone the start time. So to like believe 9 o'clock was gonna be first bell.
What?
That's what I heard. Yeah.
That's
Not
crazy.
sure.
That is crazy. Wow.
I'm not sure it was next.
But then does that mean? But does that mean that they're gonna then get them out at 4?
Yeah, which is gonna slightly suck. Yeah.
So practice would be longer or shorter?
No, it'll be the same, but it's gonna be at night pretty much.
Ooh.
They need to get some lights in there, dude.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
In that stadium there, they don't have any lights.
If someone were to get fired, PE coach, would you be the PE coach at North High? So you could be a PE coach and a coach? No?
If I had the credentials.
Oh, that's right. You need that.
Yeah, but I don't have any of those.
What if they went up to you and said, "Hey, Pelayo, we want you for PE"?
Again, I don't think that's how that works.
You never know.
But okay, but let's say you did have the opportunity. Would you take it?
I would think about it.
Yeah.
Because PE, that was like one of my favorite classes throughout.
I'm just saying, school. I don't think. A lot of people wouldn't care what you say, but I mean, money's money. So, because I know.
Funny fact. I took PE 3 times in high school. When
Why?
I was only supposed to do it twice because I had the open classes,
and you
slots,
just did it.
I think.
Oh,
why?
Cool.
Oh, you liked it. You liked it.
Yeah, he said he liked it. Yeah.
It's boring, especially when you have Marinera as your teacher.
Marinello? Dude, Marinello is cool. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
He actually you don't know the infamous Mr. Marinello?
You know who Marinello reminds me of? I'll talk to you later. Oh, you know what? Since viewers are kind of like from North High, he reminds me of the Big Ed guy from the.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Have you seen that, Pelayo? 90 Day Fiance.
Do you know who Big Ed is?
No, I don't.
No.
Oh, really?
You gotta be.
TV show, movie.
It's a TV show.
It's a TV show.
TLC.
But it's like, yeah.
It's like this dude goes to the Philippines to, get a wife. Basically, what it is. And they document the whole thing. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that guy's an asshole.
In the TV show or the actual teacher?
Both.
Marinello's not an asshole.
What do you mean?
Cool. The only reason why I liked Marinello was because he actually tried to make us do stuff like sports wise.
He did.
That's the only thing, because that's the only thing I enjoyed about it. Besides that, I mean, yeah, the guy was just like, he was his own person. I enjoyed the class though. And so the only reason why I was asking for how long you're going to be coaching is because
Eric wants to be a coach. He wants a job.
No, not as a job. I'm planning to become a teacher and then
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, yeah.
Come back. Well, they say they say you're better off if you're from here. You're more likely to get a. They want people who
Local.
grew up in Salinas to teach in Salinas, right? They want local people. So then it's like if I get my credentials and all that stuff, and then I just become a teacher at North High, hopefully. I want to coach. I want to coach track for throwing or running, and I also want to be a cross country coach as well.
Nice.
Depending on which opportunity is available, I want to be a coach there. But that's gonna be down the line. That's like 6-7 years, 6 years from now. So hopefully you're still around.
Yeah. Well, if you ever have like free time, like while you're doing
that too.
school or whatnot, you could do not even like full-time coaching, but just like volunteer coach. Like you
Right.
show up whenever you want.
Yeah, I remember I wanted to do that this season, but man, dude, it was
stacked with classes.
No, it wasn't even the classes, dude. It was work and track itself. I mean, I had track from 12 to 250 essentially, and then I had to go into work at 3. And then I didn't get out until 11. So there was no free time. The only times I didn't work was a Friday and Saturday, and then I didn't just want to show up. I did show up a few times on Friday to help out, but even then I didn't feel like I was doing enough. So I was like, and then the whole COVID thing happened. So then forget the whole coaching. That must suck though. What were your expectations for this season? Did you think they were? Did you think
they're pretty?
Andy
high.
was gonna go far, huh?
They were pretty.
But is Andy a senior?
He's gonna be a senior.
Okay.
Pretty much all the upcoming seniors, like since last year when they're first year sophomores, like I knew like Andy, Junior,
Eric.
Danny,
Eric, the valedictorian.
Shoot, they're all gonna be seniors, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is insane. I remember. I didn't know Andy, my junior, but that is mad.
Makes me feel
like
old.
Like I knew like them like since their sophomore year they're gonna like do big things. Like either this past season that was 2 meets, or by like senior year I knew they're gonna like be pretty good if they like stuck with it.
Yeah.
North High is gonna be a force to reckon with.
Yeah, I remember what we said. If Victor's out of the picture now because he's a senior, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's out of the picture. But we said to him, you still got Junior, you still got Andy, you got Eric, you have forgive me for not remembering his name.
Danny.
Danny. On the guy side. I'm just talking about the guy side. And who else did you have?
Any
German Gertage.
Oh yeah.
The brothers.
Gustavo.
They need to hit
the
gym.
Gustavo as well. Is Gustavo a senior? No, he's a junior.
He's gonna be.
He's gonna be a senior. Okay.
Really? Wow, I thought it.
That's mad.
Tyler.
Oh, Tyler! Shoot. Who can forget Tyler?
Yeah, but
man,
last year we talked pretty much because he was doing on our 4x1 team, and he was doing jumps, pole vault, long jump.
Yeah. Tyler's an all-around man. Yeah. He was running distance. He was, I remember he was doing all that stuff.
And we talked about just doing shot put, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. Like, he's a lot more explosive, and I know his release in discus wasn't there, and it would take more time to like get to proper form. So we're like, yeah, just shot put.
Yeah, well, it's good if you could just master one of them, or just get good at one of them. I mean, then that allows him to do more events where he wants to. Yeah, but I remember me and Seek with I think, did we talk about it a year back?
I just remembered George.
George too. Is George a senior though, or he's gonna be a senior?
Gonna be.
George.
And dude, you have
dude, that sucks.
I'm stacked, guys.
On the guy side, yeah, you're stacked. I don't know any sophomore girls.
You have for the girls, you have Cynthia. I remember, and then Cynthia and her friend.
Cynthia, Colleen, Lily, Amara.
Yeah, that too. I can't think of any of the other ones, but because I know
Rosie.
a lot of more girls joined that this year, right?
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah, I remember I saw
Uh,
like 3 or 4 more
yeah.
than what it was our senior year. But I feel like at least for the guy side, like I remember talking with Seek, we said that that's gonna be the team when they get to the senior
Yeah.
year. Like that's gonna be the team, but they just have to take it seriously, and I hope they do because I see a lot of them winning a lot of the dual meets on the throwing side.
Yeah.
Like you
They're gonna go
get
farther than their predecessor did.
our us, they're gonna go
No,
farther than
not
us.
you.
Who?
Me.
Man. Oh man. I don't like that you think you're above me.
Chill. It's all a joke. It's all a joke.
Let me pull
I know,
up
I know.
results. I don't remember your guys' marks off the
All right,
top
go
of
ahead.
my head.
Bro, I
Pull them
never
up.
hit 30 for shot.
Oh,
Are you no, you did. Stop talking. Stop fooling.
Did
You
I?
can share your screen. Yeah, you did. Share your screen, Pelayo.
Oh, was it
well,
34? It was 34,
Yeah.
huh? It was in 35. Oh,
We never hit 35.
That's right.
No, but remember. I hit 35 in practice. You saw it. We all saw it.
We're
I
talking
did
about
it. I broke the
practice?
30.
practice. We're
Not the
talking about
game.
practice.
I guess it
Practice?
doesn't count. But I'm just saying I hit the 35 mark. I was there. So I'm happy with that. But I just I can never perform in meets. Meets the pressure for a meet is something else. You know, it
Yeah,
either
huh? That's kind
breaks
of true. And it gets
it
quiet
breaks
too.
you it breaks you or makes you, dude. Like it honestly does, because like if you're confident enough, you're probably gonna do good. I tried being confident, and I remember like it didn't work.
That's a
Oh,
lot. What was that?
you remember? See, I remember the one my favorite moment, and the only it's because of me. You remember when we went to
What a narcissist. Anyway.
No, but everyone thought it was cool. Even the other people thought it was cool. Remember the first meet against
Christopher.
Was it Christopher
Mhm.
in San Jose?
Mhm. Wait, what is it
Remember
called?
when
That
what
was
was
Valley
this?
Christian.
Oh, there you
Valley
go.
Christian.
Valley
Valley
Christian.
Christian. You remember, Pelayo, were you there?
No,
I don't
he
know
Yeah.
if you
wasn't
saw
there.
me load up the shot.
He
Oh,
wasn't there.
No,
you
I
went
was at the
there?
meet.
Dude, he could have
Oh.
broke his neck. He threw it up and then he caught it right
Dude,
here.
you remember you remember how like I throw up the shot and then like I catch it and then I put it on my neck?
Yeah.
Everyone was saying that I threw it up and I caught it
Right
on
here,
my
dude. He
neck.
caught it right here.
I caught it right there, right? And then everyone was like,
I was amazed. And the sky was like all orange and everything. I don't know if you guys remember that meet specifically, but like the
dude,
sky
it
looked
was.
hella cool. And then Eric did that. I was like, whoa.
And then that was my best mark too. Like that shot,
Really?
yeah, I think I'm pretty well. It was my best mark in that meet,
Oh,
but I don't think I PR'd. But I remember those. I don't want to throw shade, but those guys weren't that good,
no.
you know.
They're throwing
But
28.
I
It
mean,
was the first meet, but
they made me look good, so that's why I'm saying. Because I remember that load, and you're saying the sky,
yeah, the
man,
sky.
that shot, that was
Yeah.
awesome.
That's a good
Epic
meet
moment.
too that people won't forget. Just
Yeah,
in
and then
general.
that one Asian guy that was throwing.
Oh my
The
God! No,
discus throw.
Yeah.
don't even talk.
That was
Oh,
crazy.
I'm following
that
them
guy.
on IG.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember you stayed.
I mean, someone like had a crush on him or something from our team, right? I don't even know.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
I know who. I'm not gonna say her name.
But he was launching this like 130, 140.
That was epic.
That was
Yeah.
very cool.
Epic day. And it was raining too, so it was like an anime kind of.
Raining. Hell started
gonna-
coming.
Oh,
Are you gonna
yeah.
pull up? Are you gonna pull up the hail, dude? Dude, I remember because I was running there too. Running in the hail, I remember because I had to do the DMR and I got to do the was it the
The
1200 meters? No, it was 3 laps. It was hailing, dude, and that was painful, but it was like really fun too. I think that's the only reason why a lot of people won't forget that meet if they went to that was because of the rain. The weather was just horrible. And it came to the point. Remember when we all had to like hide in their weight room,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just
Crazy.
hailing and pouring outside. Nah. Yeah, no, I don't think
There's an epic picture of you though. I'm pretty sure it's on your.
It was on my Instagram. I still have it. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you're.
the one where I'm passing, where I'm
Yeah.
receiving the stick. Yeah,
Yeah.
with Luis. Shout out Luis. Yeah, that picture defines me. Yeah.
That was cool though.
Yeah. Are you pulling up the stats, or do you want to?
Oh, I brought it on my computer and pretty
me see.
close, pretty close.
What's my
well,
PR? What's my PR?
I'll boost you up, Ezekiel. So shot put, 12-pound shot. Ezekiel 34 and a half inch, 34 feet, and then Eric, I believe junior years. Is that junior PR?
Yeah, it is junior. Yeah, there's no way I'm telling you, my senior year was like horrid.
34, 11 and a half.
So wait, what was Seeks again? Sorry.
34 and a half.
34 and a half.
Oh.
34, 11 and a half.
You know what that means.
I still made it.
Yeah, I guess. Let me hold on. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen. I'm gonna share my screen so people can see it. So give me a second. But
I
yeah,
can just
like I
put a
said,
little picture, but whatever.
yeah,
You guys were like a foot away in both shot and this.
foot away from each other. Yeah, I loved. I remember that's really why I enjoyed my senior year, at least for throwing, was because of Ezekiel. Just getting to compete against you, that was fun.
Bromance. Yeah.
That's really fun.
And that's how both of you guys improved, just not wanting to lose against other ones. So you.
Yeah, I remember. That was really cool.
I remember during a practice, I don't know, we were like going hard. Like I would call it going hard, but Pelayo would probably call it like like chum stuff. But we were going hard in my point of view, and like I hurt my wrist, and we kept on going, and then someone told me to stop.
No, yeah,
but I didn't stop.
No, man, I'm telling you, and that's one thing for me at least. Both seasons, I didn't know when to stop for throwing. Pelayo would tell me to stop, and I know you would try to get me away from like the shot, but yeah, because I remember one time it was behind. It was the day before me, and I would throw the shot put 20 times in a row, because I was just trying to get my mark, and I was getting my mark for the most part. I was getting my mark throughout practice. Show up the next day, my arm is sore, and I pull up weak numbers. Like, and that's just like something that constantly kept happening. But like, it was high school. I didn't really. I was like, I know now I should have stopped, but like at the time I was like, no, I can do it. Like I can do it.
You're getting ready for the meet, but you weren't aware that it was not helping you out to perform.
Yeah, and I didn't listen. I didn't listen to you either, so that didn't help a lot. And I mean, everybody. I know a lot of the throwers would tell me to stop, but nah. I'm like, nah, I can do it. Like I know my limit. I clearly didn't, because I messed myself up really bad.
But there's one thing we started to do this season. I got some like 3-gallon buckets and filled it up with rice, and you would do like hand motions, like clockwise, counterclockwise, or like flinging the shot like sideways, or like rotating, just to like improve finger, wrist, elbow, forearm, just so you wouldn't get any of the throwers would get like slight kinks in their wrist for overthrowing. And we did it a couple times, and then like towards the end of our season / practice,
end of the first week,
and pretty much one of the throwers said, "Oh, like, aren't we gonna spread the virus like by everyone putting their hands in the rice?" Like, true. So I yelled like, "Yeah, we're not using this."
I mean, that's a cool. That is a very cool way to. That's a very what?
I bet I know who said that.
Okay,
It's Chris, if that's his name.
No.
No.
Okay. Oh man.
All right.
Track was fun.
But we got a lot of new throwers this past season.
Are they a lot of underclassmen?
No,
Oh man.
underclassmen not that much.
Oh.
Freshman only one guy.
Wow.
Oh, I think I think
But he's a beast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh man. Sad. It's very that's kind of sad. Just knowing you have that, and then suddenly.
I hope they know I paved the way for them.
Stop! Can you not? This guy, man.
I walked so they can run. Anyways, enough about track
No,
and all that.
hold on. He wasn't done. What about sophomores?
Sophomores. Who do we have? There wasn't many. There was Moy. Who else?
Big boy.
Sophomore. Oh yeah, he was a. Well, I mean, I meant as an incoming. Did you get any? Yeah, incoming.
Oh, it's just the one freshman from last season.
That's it. That's all the people that joined.
No, for throwers.
Just one, just Moy, huh? Wow. What a team! What a team!
Yeah, underclassmen were really low on numbers.
That sucks.
But it's fine. I'm kind of in the debate of if I should want like big numbers or not as big. Just like the bigger the number, the less one-on-one time there is.
That's true.
What do you mean? Like if they're doing good, you're like.
No, it's like so. If there's more people.
Oh.
You know, he can't coach them. He can't go to like.
I can't be in.
Oh, like one-on-ones with.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And be like correcting technique.
And do you have help?
Drills?
Like other coaches that help you? I know that Ben guy was going last year towards the end.
Yeah. Well, no, last year pretty much every day he would go out.
Yeah, last year, yeah.
And so it's just us two at the moment.
Yeah, because Coach Erica, she left back. I don't know where, but she left. She was cool. I really liked her. I loved that one day that really
the workout
punishment.
Yeah,
day?
That punishment day. Man, I tell you, I'm being serious. That had to be the best practice we had.
Yeah.
I'm being and this is no offense to you. I just felt like, and the stereotype is true. Throwers don't do anything. They don't do anything. There is no physical activity as a thrower besides you actually throwing. But even then, in between reps, you're not doing anything. You're just standing still. You're like probably warming up your arm. And that day, man, that was so much fun.
You should do that every day. You should do that every day now.
No, like every other day or something.
Not
but like that punishment day was fun because you had us like, you know, doing like what is that? Wall sits on the wall with weights, and then you made us do like the lawnmower walks.
Oh, remember those? Yeah, we grabbed their feet.
Yeah, when you grabbed me by my legs.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the piggyback rides. Oh, I remember when we used to do piggyback rides our junior year. Oh, man, dude,
I think I did that.
No, our junior year, dude, we used to do piggyback rides for like warm-ups. Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I felt sorry for
you're saying that was your favorite day. Keep in mind, pretty much, I was directing the workout, but I was doing the
he was doing it
with
too,
you guys, and I was in pain.
No, I mean,
doing, I did it because I need to like do something about making you guys remember not to leave implements out.
Yeah, no, that's important, but I think that's why I don't know. I just enjoyed it because I enjoy physical activity. So like actually doing something like that was fun. I don't know if a lot of people enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it, Zeke?
It was cool. It was like probably the day I remember the most out of like all the track practices.
Were you sore afterwards?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was the 2 days after, a day after, we got to see the people do it who didn't show up that day, and that was cool.
No,
that's cool. It's always sweet to see other people suffer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a toned down version this past season.
Did
you
you?
did?
Yeah, but
That's why.
it was the bad thing was I no longer have access to med balls
Why?
because Coach Robinson he went over to be the head sprints coach at Alberts.
Oof.
Oh, so he had all the he was the one with all the med balls?
Yeah, those are his personal collection. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice of him to use it
Yeah.
when we had the chance.
Yeah.
No, that's kind of like, at least for me as a coach, I know I would want to do that a lot, like at least once a week, to set people straight and stuff. Like, because that like I said, that was really fun, and I feel like a lot of more people that at least that week they got a little bit more serious because they realize that there's actually consequences for doing that kind of stuff.
You guys were there for the water fight or no?
Yeah.
I think I was running.
I'm not sure if that was the day after or a couple of days because it was both during spring break.
Yeah. We were
I was
there.
running. I was
You were
running.
Because we did the punishment thing spring break. We did a water gun, not gun, water fight.
Yeah.
That looked like fun.
I didn't do it. I was just sitting down.
Why?
I don't know. I
It
didn't
was
want to get
hot.
wet.
What's wrong with you?
I don't care. I'm a cat.
Anyways.
It was pretty fun. Well, at least because I would see like the throwers like pretty much get each other or whatnot, and I was just off to the side. I'm not sure what I was doing, and then I wanted to join in, so I got a
bucket, right?
2 buckets.
Yeah.
I filled them up.
I saw that.
And then everyone ganged up and started getting me. Which
why not? Didn't you guys let some of the runners get in it too, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that too.
We never got.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Well, I was gonna say we never got a chance to go into the swimming pool, which.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. I wanted to do that so badly. Because I know us runners for at least for cross country, we got a chance to do that. So I don't know why they didn't let us for track.
Yeah, it was kind of short notice, kind of that same day. So
yeah, that's true. Never mind.
Yeah. All right. Besides track, we get your track coach and everything.
Yeah.
You like to travel, or at least I believe you do, because I mean you went to Japan. How was Japan?
It was pretty incredible, like to say the least.
What'd you do?
Well, first travel, sightsee, eat a lot of ramen, to say the least. There's pretty much the main reason me and my 2 older brothers went. Whereas my second tallest brother was gonna go to a super big car show convention.
Ooh.
Like it's like one of the biggest like there is in Japan. I'm not sure worldwide, but in Japan it's like one of the biggest ones. And it was during that early January. And he told me and my other brothers if we wanted to go, and like we like the desire to go was always there, but like the pull the trigger, like buy plane tickets, hotel, like we weren't quite sure we wanted to do that. And my brother, he like pretty much at his work he put in his vacation hours,
right,
to get approved, and then like he was said that he was gonna go. And then once he did that, I was like, yeah, I might as well go too. Like I took Japanese in high school for
Azama?
2 years. So,
Azama?
Yeah,
Azama. Let's go.
But I only my freshman year was I got was the only time like he actually taught us, because my sophomore year he had a assistant which was doing all the teaching. No, it was some lady, I forgot her name.
Oh.
but Osamu Sensei was pretty much in his computer doing
Yeah, that's how it goes.
computer things.
He lets you down, and then he
'Cause,
lifts.
Yeah, not like Osamu Sensei's teaching, like he brings you up, he gets you excited about
Yeah,
learning Japanese, whatnot.
and he has an
And
oddly
then
large head, and he just makes you happy.
And then
Okay.
the assistants don't have that same like don't like bring that out of you, so it's not the same.
What, you were able to communicate in Japanese with, like,
And
locals?
actual Japan?
Yeah.
Hell no.
No.
Like basic things like, oh, I want 2 of these, or like I knew how to count ish. Like I knew how to say like excuse me, hello, or whatnot. Yeah, but like actual sentences, no.
Do you still remember some stuff at this point?
Not really.
Can you count to like 5?
Yeah, ichi ni sanshi go.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Ah, nice.
And then onwards, I kind of get mixed up. But my main thing was Google Translate came in clutch for everything, taking pictures of menus or of maps or Google Maps also.
Well, how was Japan? Well, let's go. How was the food there? Because I don't know. Seek, you haven't been to Japan either, Seek. But man, I would love to go to Japan.
Yeah.
You know, for you.
Maybe go get a wife.
I didn't say that, but I feel like Japan, out of everywhere in the world, that's like my number one spot where I'd want to go. I'd say live, but I'd
say Canada.
know. What?
Canada.
Oh, okay. Anyways, how was the food there? I know you said you ate a lot of ramen, but like, did you check besides the ramen? But I know ramen's like,
it's pretty big, but like there's tons of different shops. There's shops everywhere. Most streets, if you go down the street, you'll see like 3-4 like actual restaurants, and there's other like convenient markets, like 7-Eleven, Family Mart. Like they're pretty much 7-Eleven, but their food that they sell in 7-Eleven are like 4-star restaurants, US type of status.
Right.
So they're pretty good. And so food was like one of the highlights. Like anything, even on our like 12-14 hour flight, the food was pretty good.
How would you compare the go ahead? How would you compare the food in Japan to here?
Well, here I haven't really had much Japanese food.
Oh no! I don't mean Japanese food from here. I mean just in general, because I know
what's
Japan,
American food? I don't know what American food is.
Japan is big on like fishing, because you know they're an island. So I know a lot of the food that they prep there is a lot of fish and all that kind of stuff. But like here in the United States, you got like I know Japan has like McDonald's and stuff. I know McDonald's. I know they have McDonald's and all that kind. I know they have junk food over there as well. But like, would you say it's as bad as is? Clearly not. But
like junk food wise, no. They have a lot of fast food type of establishments, but I wouldn't say they're nutrition wise they're as bad as US. But I wouldn't be able to read their menus to say if they are or not. But like there's a lot of noodle spots, udon, curry spots, cocoa curry is a pretty good spot. But like food, like over there, like anywhere you would go, pretty much, like you would be amazed by what you're eating.
Right.
Are the 7-Elevens
here it's
better?
Pretty. Yeah, 7-Eleven food is like pretty good.
I mean, the only thing you get from our 7-Elevens are the pizza and then the chicken strips. But I know, like, I'm sure in 7-Eleven they have like, don't they have like packaged foods already?
Yeah.
Oh, and they got those vending machines that like spit out ramen. I know.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I wasn't able to order one, but they have tons of vending machines. You get like hot coffee, hot tea, cold beverage. Like they have everything.
Oh, dude, I wish the United States had that. Like just like right around the corner, they had like a vending. Like just I don't know, but I feel like I don't know why they don't. But like I know in Japan, how were the vending machines? Did they have like a lot of sugary drinks, or was it mostly like tea and stuff?
Mm, there's different ones. There's some that have like water sports drinks. There's one sports drink that's called a pretty funny name. It's I believe Pocari Sweat, and like I picked it out just by the name, but actually tastes pretty decent. So
Yeah.
I would like keep buying it just for the fact that it says Pocari Sweat and it's like a sports drink. Well, like all right.
Nice. How are the
But
people?
people, since most of the time we were in Tokyo, we ventured out uh, to the north for like 2 days to Sapporo,
Oh.
and then we also went west. Yeah, I'll say west to Kyoto and Osaka for like
Oh.
3 days.
Osaka's nice, huh?
Yeah, it's everywhere in Japan was pretty nice.
Oh.
We had a
Wow.
little miss travel itinerary when we went up north to to Sapporo. Apparently, me and my three brothers, like we all were like, oh, we didn't have like a set itinerary of this is what we're gonna do at this time, this day. It was more like free. We're calling it at
Just do what you
something
want.
second. Yeah, and it was pretty nice. Sometimes, most of the times it wasn't, because it'll be, oh, what should we do? I'm like, no, I don't know. Oh, what? And we'll just ask each other what we should do. And there's a time where like we're going out, and I had a lot of stuff like bookmarked on Google Maps of like sightseeing or restaurant or stuff to do just in general. And we would do most of them because my brothers didn't have anything, which was nice because we could do the stuff I wanted to do.
Right.
But we were out in like a government building that had like a ton of history on the backstory of Sapporo. And then like that was our last day. We were gonna be in Sapporo, so we're gonna take the bullet train back. But like I told them randomly, like, oh, we should probably head back. It was like afternoon, 2, 3 ish. So we got onto the subway system, got back. We're starting to get back, and there was one train station we were supposed to get off the train to get merge onto another one, but we did it.
So you went somewhere else?
We stayed on the same train, but the funny thing is that train, the seats, like you just pull the seat and it kind of reverses where you're facing.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of hard. It's hard to explain, but it reverses. So you're facing the opposite way. So we were going back to the place we were coming from.
Oh.
And by like once we realized we're going the wrong way, we got off the next station, and then we told one of the clerks like, oh, how can we get back? And he gave us like the new passes because we bought a Japan Rail Pass, which we could use all the like big bullet trains for like a certain price. You get to use them all for free, but they're not for free because you pay pretty hefty price. But it was pretty nice because we got to travel a bit more than just stay in Tokyo.
Right.
And so because we did the mess up on the getting off the transfer and whatnot,
Right.
we ended up not being able to get back to the train station we had to go to get the bullet train back, and we had to wait till like 4 a.m. And this was like our pretty close to night. We had to wait for them to open back up the train station so we could get. And we said like we had to get a small train to the main station in Hokkaido, in the northern part. And instead of like waiting like that day, getting a hotel, we we all decided to walk like 12, 13 hours
Oh.
in the snow.
What?
What the?
This was like mid-January, so it was snowing, especially in northern part. It's like snowy
A lot.
most of the yeah. So we decided to walk like 14 hours roughly
Damn.
to go to the main station that was gonna take us back to Tokyo.
Oh my gosh.
And this was like 12 o'clock at night, so they closed the train station. We couldn't stay there, like sleep in the seats or anything. They like kick everyone out to the
Ooh.
streets. And it
Damn.
was like, so we went to a convenience store, got some food, drinks. My brother bought a bottle of wine, I believe, I guess to keep warm, but I don't think it helped.
No.
And we just started walking.
So you walked for almost a whole day, just to go to a
Half a
train
day.
station.
Yeah,
To go to a train station
the,
to go where you were initially gonna go if you were to get off at the right time.
Oh.
yeah.
Damn.
And we were all like suited up, or we had clothes on. I think I was more prepared than my brothers because I was pretty warm. I had like 3-4 gloves. My brothers, I think, only had one. But it was an adventure to say the least.
We're gonna have to close it up. I'm sorry. I have to go do something. As you can tell, I mean they're calling me. So, but
It's all good.
before we end it, we know your season was cut short, and you probably I don't know if you talked to your seniors or anything or your team. And I know there's some who are gonna watch this video. Do you wanna tell them anything?
Well, the only senior was Sinoe, and I didn't talk to him like after the season was over. Well, he did get out a couple discs and shots, so he was planning on throwing more.
Right.
Well, I talked to him before like the season was canceled, and I believe he was planning on going to Hartnell to play football and possibly do track as well. So hopefully,
Nice.
if he does that, like he's under good hands with the Hartnell throws coach.
Sure, he will be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any words of encouragement for the juniors, soon to be seniors, to not slack off during this off time?
Yeah. I was like before the whole like virus, I was planning on probably doing like a summer like practice, maybe not even like maybe private like practicing and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But now those kind of shut my ideas down. But if you want to improve, like there's a lot of resources online, or just doing drills. Like you don't need to be physically throwing, but doing drills, watching pros throw, they have most of their technique down. So you just gotta see what everyone does and pretty much emulate that.
Well, you heard it from the GOAT himself. That's been an episode of SPAX Talk. Make sure to follow Antonio. I mean, is there social media you want them to follow you to? Or like you got a YouTube channel?
I do not have a YouTube channel. I do have a Instagram, 5Antonio1.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We'll put that. We'll put that down low.
We'll put that in the description. Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, that's the end of this episode. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Follow us on our social media, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.